Hi, it's Lisa. I have some questions. I've noticed, excuse me, over the years, a lot of 12-year-old self-proclaimed gurus. I know there's other people much wiser and more accomplished than me think the same thing. Meaning, there's a lot of people who got into the personal development business many years ago for all the wrong reasons. All the wrong reasons. And it was all based on how much money they could make. And there's millions of them out there. And I've met quite a few of them. You know, it is a judgment call on my part. But I started out in life in the mental health industry. I always wanted to be a psychologist because I wanted to figure myself out. And that's why most people go into that field. It's true. They make you go into psychotherapy when you're going to be a psychologist. Well, I got into the field not as a psychologist, as a counselor. I never went on because I hated it. I hated it. Not the field per se. And it wasn't the patients. It was the people in the field. They had no heart. Not the ones I worked with. They didn't. Yeah, and the story goes later on, after they got rid of me, they were indicted by the federal government. For doing things that were not integrity, let's say. And then I went into the financial business. From the frying pan into the fire, so to speak. Yeah. So my first website, which is no longer up, was called Free the Wizard. And it was based on my experience in mental health and wanting to help people and finding the corruption there. And then finance. I did many things in that industry, excuse me. And I talk about no more blah blahs, no more blowing smoke up your ass. I think we're all kind of tired of that. At least I know I am. So if you're somebody who's older than 40, let's say, who has a business, or you just have a demanding job, and you're tired of all the bullshit, of all the gurus out there telling you, you know, how to turn yourself into a pretzel and how to make $10 million in a year and all this stuff that most of it's just bullshit. Bullshit. Yes. Not saying you can't make $10 million, but you can't go from 0 to 10 million in a year unless you win the lottery or unless you're backed by a VC. So here's the point. Success is work. Success is work. Yes. There's no magic bullet out there. Contrary to what they all want you to believe, none of it is a magic bullet. You have to find your own groove. And most adults know that. But you've been led down so many paths of bullshit. Just bullshit. So if you want to have an honest conversation with somebody who's been down those paths of bullshit too, you might want to contact me. You can check my website out, send me an email, let's start a conversation. It's lisafrattali.com. Hope to talk to you soon. Thanks.